Hey y'all, it's Felicia and welcome back to my channel. It's Saturday, July the 13th, 2024, and it's 96 degrees in my backyard, and the heat index is 99, and it's hot in my garden. What you see there is my peach tree, and it's a big tree. That peach tree is easily 20 feet tall. Behind it is a cypress tree that's easily 50 feet tall. My peaches are done. You can see in the back over there some of my other fruit trees, my apple trees, my plum trees, my pomegranate is showing out. I have been putting the water to my fruit trees because it's been hot and it hasn't been raining, and they're loving the heat, and I'm glad they are because there's nothing I can do about it. There's my fig. You can barely tell where it starts and stops. Behind that fig in my neighbor's yard is a black walnut tree. And behind that tree, that fig in my yard, is a maple tree. That black walnut's about 50 feet tall, and that maple is about 45 feet tall. And that fig is easily 12 feet high. Think of it higher than a basketball goal. That's what my trees are looking like. Back in that corner behind those pine trees, there's a pear. Can barely see it. And behind this peach, there's a plum. And there's two more plums back there behind that pine tree. Y'all been here before. You know what's in my backyard. This is just what it looks like in the middle of the day at 3 o'clock in the day on a hot July day. A few clouds in the sky, but mostly clear. And it is hot. Show you a quick view of the garden over here. We're fighting. This garden and we're fighting. There's my candy roaster, North Georgia candy roaster squash. It is, I don't know how long that thing is. It's wrapped up and around and every which way. There is another squash on it. I don't know if I can get it in the, there it is right there. Can y'all see that? There it is, right there. So there's one in there for sure. There may be another one on it. Gotta watch this thing because the bugs are fighting me for my food. These are a bunch of beans, cowpeas, lady crumb peas. There's a bunch of them. They're putting on beans every day. I'm getting a few every day. Down in this jungle, there's some collards that the bugs are fighting me for. Oops. And in there's also some sweet potatoes that are fighting the beans for landscape. But anyway, that Georgia candy roaster is taking over that end of the bed. There's just 2 or 3 sweet potatoes in there with it. if y'all wondering if I'm growing watermelon, well, yeah, there's a watermelon in there somewhere. I think there's a watermelon in there somewhere, or two, or three. There's also more cowpeas over there. As you can see, they're beginning to vine up the canes and onto the chicken wire. Seymour showing out has decided to finally take over the bed. That's this one right here. And there is a fruit in there as well. There she is, little baby right in there. I don't know if it's gonna make it, but we got one in there. Butterfly peas are also vining up in there. They're giving me flowers every day. It's this one right here. Butterfly peas. There's two of them in there. They're vining up this pole right there. They're giving me flowers every day, at least 5 or 6 a day. And then back over there, my cucumber's trying its best. We've been fighting bugs on the cucumbers too, because something wants to eat them as much as I want to eat them. But it's giving me cucumbers. Every 3 or 4 days I'm getting cucumbers on this one. There's one, couple babies right there. Don't know if they're going to make it. But we're working. We're trying our best. Got some greens back there, some turnip greens, and some mustard greens. The mustard's struggling with this heat. And there's a few bugs on it too, but we'll do what we can. And last but not least, and I'm going to cut this one short because I just wanted to show you how things were doing in this heat. Oh, this is a little plum, and you can see how it's been showing out. I've been putting water to them. These are new plants, relatively new plants. The two plums, and their first year, I water them frequently and deeply, and it's growing. It's growing really good. You can see that. And then underneath the cypress tree, I've got a couple of tomatoes. They were really struggling in the heat, so I moved them under here in the shade. So they're getting some sun. They get some sun, but not a lot of sun. And this one seems to have recovered and is doing better. This one is still showing heat stress on it. So we'll see how that comes out. You saw me plant up 4 tomatoes. One of them has been placed out for adoption at a new home. It's doing well. 2 got moved up under the cypress tree, and then the other one got moved to another shadier spot behind the house. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed, thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for coming to see me. Bye now.